Yeah, it's kind of inevitable that the cast of Pork brought David to Warhol's factory to meet Andy himself. And, you think of it now, this could have been one of the great artistic summits of the 70s, but it was pretty awkward and painful. This was just a few years after the assassination attempt on Warhol's life in 1968, and security at the factory had been ramped up, and the vibes were really bad. He had to ring a doorbell marked "Do not ring," and then Bowie and his sort of small entourage were grilled by Andy's guards. Just bad vibes. And when Andy finally appeared, he was, for some reason, clad in jodhpurs, high-laced boots, and a riding crop. Which I'm sure added to the weird vibes. And yeah, much like Alice Cooper, David was not impressed with Andy Warhol. He would later recall, "I met this man who was the living dead, yellow in complexion, a wig on that was the wrong color, little glasses. I extended my hand and the guy retired. So I thought, this guy doesn't like flesh. Obviously, he's reptilian." And yeah.
What a weird thing to say.
Right, yeah. Neither man were known for being especially chatty, and Warhol just completely thwarted any attempts to make small talk. And this was just kind of his way. He was just not the most socially tactful person. But David took it really personally. He wanted to be taken seriously by Warhol as a peer. And so he viewed this as rejection. And so David tried to break the ice by playing a new song he'd written and he'd recorded, but it wasn't out yet, called Andy Warhol, which would be on Hunky Dory. And he played it for Andy, played it for the man who inspired it. And Warhol listened for a minute before sort of absently wandering away. And then a few minutes later, one of the factory flunkies came over and informed David that Andy hated the song that he named for him. Which is amazing. I guess the only thing that Warhol actually liked about Bowie were the bright yellow patent leather shoes that he had on. And he was so intrigued that he grabbed the Polaroid and just began photographing the shoes obsessively, inches away from the shoes and not even making eye contact with David, which is incredible.